Hey guys, Dino here, and welcome to the second episode of Build Your Ideas. This episode is going to be a lot more like what the rest of the series is going to look like, considering in the first episode, I built things that came to my head instead of things that you guys suggested, because it was, well, the first episode. So, to start things off, we are going to look at the winners of the Name the Bird thing in the comments. So first up, none of you guys chose to name the parrot in the comments. All of you guys were leaving name suggestions for the chicken. So I just chose one of the name suggestions for the chicken to name the parrot, because I thought this fit the parrot better than the chicken. So as suggested by Daniel Blair, this is Chibi. So this is Chibi the parrot, everybody say hi! And then for the glorious, glorious, majestic round chicken that I built last episode, it is Edward, as suggested by Better Than You, or as a lot of you guys know them, the person who always puts noise in my comment sections. Okay, so let's head behind the dinosaur to see what we are going to build today. So I've set up a basic chests and hopper thing here so that I randomly will get a book that I wrote your suggestion in. So let's see what we build today. Okay, we are building a giant dirt block today. Okay, so I'm going to do this and build it giant and scale it up, basically where each pixel of the dirt block is an individual block. So I'll hop into the speed build. See you guys there. Okay, so let's get started. This is gonna be a long one, because trust me, I had a picture up on my phone of what a Minecraft dirt block looked like so I could see the face and try to do it pixel by pixel. But it's easy on the front one, and I tried a bunch of different methods you'll see as I go around. And just going pixel by pixel, trying to remember correctly and not get overly distracted, which did happen to me quite a bit. That's me just looking at the block. Yeah, but this is actually surprisingly difficult trying to go pixel by pixel, because to make everything look right, because unlike in the actual block, I can't have the corner be two separate pieces, so when I go and try to do another side, you'll see that I have to do some funky stuff that I'll talk about when we get there. But yeah, this took a while, and I apologize, I did want to build more than just a dirt block today, but it's what you guys asked for, and I hope you enjoy, because this legitimately took me like 1.5 hours to build a dirt block, and I'm kind of ashamed of that, because normally my other stuff, like, it doesn't take me as long, you know? Like, I was able to build, I think, the chicken in like 20 minutes, maybe? Just a total of maybe an hour for all of the builds that I did last episode. But yeah, no, it's just, this took forever, and that's just because it's different than what I normally do. It's closer to a pixel art, which I admit I'm not the best at. But yeah, as you can see, the block palette I'm using, because dirt blocks have approximately 4 separate shades of brown and 2 shades of gray, meaning that my block palette was kind of limited to really what I had available in the Minecraft blocks. I mean, there are more shades technically in the Minecraft dirt block, but I don't have access to all of those, and that's why I use the approximately. So what I chose to do, going from lightest to darkest for the brown, my blocks were brown mushroom, brown concrete powder, brown wool, and then I think that's black stained terracotta or brown stained terracotta. I think brown stained terracotta. Yeah, brown terracotta. So, yeah, those are the blocks I used for that, and then for the 2 grays, for the dark gray I used just normal stone, and for the light gray I used clay. Yeah, so as you can see, I completely messed up what I was doing there, because I was just immediately copy-pasting. I was ignoring that one block thing there, but this side is actually the one that took me the longest, and that is because what I had to do was mirror the image that I had in front of me. So instead of going from left to right, I had to go from right to left, and I make a lot of mistakes, but I tried my best, It gets easier doing the other sides because, like, well, I mean, you'll see it when I start doing the last side. I did this little trick where I just looked at another wall I already had there and mirrored it, which is something I actually could have done there, but I didn't because I'm dumb and I figured it out later. So actually, as you see, I'm going around just doing the bottom layer because that does help me later on so that I can just look at the bottom layer of the pixels and see where I am on the block. But yeah, this, like I said, closer to a pixel art, and I'm not good at those. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. This is something that I honestly thought was going to be really easy, I genuinely thought this was going to be really easy. I was like, oh, this is probably going to take me like maybe a half hour tops, and then I'll just do something else too, because when I speed that up, it won't take that much time. So I thought I was going to build 2 things this episode, but nope, I overestimated myself and underestimated Minecraft dirt block. I mean, geez, it's a dirt block, right? Like, it shouldn't be as difficult as it was. Yeah, I don't know, but it was interesting. So I'm just gonna start talking in general, I guess. But what is your guys' favorite, like, dirt variant? You know, because there's dirt block, coarse dirt, grass block, mycelium, podzol, then there's the grass block with snow on it, which looks different. I don't know, I'm kind of interested in what you guys like better, because it's weird, like, for me it depends on the biome, I guess, because mycelium is kind of ugly, like the purplish gray. Maybe if it were like a more pretty shade of purple, I'd be more into it. But I don't know, I think, prefer the grass block, but like I said, depends on the biome. Like, a grass block in the jungle is gorgeous and vibrant and beautiful, compared to like a grass block in the desert where it looks dead, understandably. But honestly, there's also like nothing more aesthetically pleasing than some well-placed podzol for like path and stuff like that. I don't know, it depends on what I'm building, I guess. Like, I personally love the taiga biome, like the podzol and just the mossy stone outcroppings, and also there's like foxes and just the spruce trees. It's so aesthetically pleasing, and I want to build like a little cottage and live there and be a witch. But honestly, that's just kind of my aesthetic. Like, I, in real life, would love to just live in a cottage in the woods by myself with like a couple of cats. I don't know, I just think it would be fun. Like, consistently for Halloween, I'm a witch, just because I love little, like, not the evil witch, like the Wicked Witch of the West, but more just like, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, like the animated series, not the Adventures of Sabrina, definitely not for kids TV show. Yeah, but I don't know, something about it appeals to me, just the cottage life, the hermit life. I don't know. I'm just going on a tangent here. But yeah, so this side of the block, I decided to try to place each block individually, I guess. How do I say that? I decided I wanted to put each color where it is on there, and then just fill in the holes. I thought it would make it easier, and I mean, it's not necessary. I think I went quicker, because this side is not mirrored, it is just the flat image I was looking at. And I think I did it quicker than I did the first side, but who knows, I was just kind of chilling out, listening to some music, some Steven Universe music and Adventure Time music, and then, I mean, other songs as well, but primarily that. Some musical theater stuff thrown in there. I am a big musical theater fan, and I'm a big nerd about it. Like, I love some of the more unknown stuff, though, like Jasper and Deadland, which is an off-Broadway show, is absolutely fantastic, and I suggest giving it a listen. It's more of a rock musical. For Broadway shows, my favorite show of all time is Next to Normal. It's really good and about mental health, which is something I take really seriously, and that I think it's very healthy to talk about. Okay, so last side. This one is where I kind of am looking and then just mirroring as I go. So this is definitely the quickest side that I do, I think. But geez, this dirt block kicked my butt, and I can't believe that I'm saying that about a dirt block. I'm kind of wishing that I'd pulled the orphanage for the children as suggested by Cube, who, if you guys are on the Discord server, which I'll be linking in the description, you know is my mod, and really close friend, but also just, he likes to encourage you gremlins. He likes to encourage the bad behavior of the gremlins, and he is your arson god, but I don't know. I know you guys really like Cube. I know that you guys do really enjoy my mods anyway, so I'm glad you do, because I think they're cool people and I support their content. Honestly, you should just join the Discord, because I post like votes and stuff for certain content for TikTok and for YouTube. It's where I bounce off a lot of ideas, and I actively do talk to you guys, because I think you're really cool, and I do like talking to you. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just finishing up this final side. Honestly, after this, it gets really easy, because I just kind of have to improvise the top, because it doesn't match up at all with the picture I was using. And it goes so much faster than just trying to follow pixel by pixel, so I guess that really does go to show that I am better at improvised building than I am at following instructions. But oh well, I mean, I think it looks good. But yeah, so I'm putting this stone layer down just because I'm using concrete powder, which means that will fall if I don't have something beneath it, and I honestly have no clue where I'm going to be putting it when I'm doing this, so I just cover the entire top layer with just some stone. But yeah, this is just me improvising it as I go, looking at the top of the dirt block for ideas about what it's supposed to look like, I guess. But yeah, I'm just going with the flow. I'm actually wrapping up this build, so I'll just leave you guys to it. I really hope you enjoyed this content, and I will see you guys in my outro. Okay, I would say that is a job well done. I know that build took a little bit longer than expected. I was gonna do another build today, but I definitely don't have the time. But I hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope I was able to fulfill your request. So now we are going to end this episode with a new thing that I'm gonna try to start, where we burn the book. We burned the book that had the idea. So there we go. Adios. Yeah, and that marks a job well done. I will be putting a link in the description to the Google form where you can submit your build ideas. I hope you guys submit some fun ideas because I do love building them. But anyway, I'm Dynalore18 and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!